What the fuck wrong with yeah, I don't know what. See, when it tells oh I'm done, it's right there. Um, cool. We continue somewhere. Oh, at the boat. Alright. What was our objectives? We put a token you could use a sonic wave block. Wait, I'm pretty sure I did that. Didn't I? Wait, did that mean tasks? I maybe it's just me, but I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened last time we were here. I'm pretty sure we left, right? And then something happened. Hey, the fog light doesn't work, so we need something. Um. Wait, what's this? Wait, we don't need this. Entertainment room. Storage we don't need right now. Signal light and workbench we need. I think I'm good. I don't know. Um, let me turn on this one. Actually, we don't need this. Turn on this. Wait, no. Wait, I'm done. Maybe we need to go up to the roof. So we don't need this. I think we might need that. Maintenance we don't need yet. Maybe these? So maybe we need to go to the where the signal light stops. That's my guess. I think I've done everything that I could, right? How the fuck do I operate it though? I need a... This doesn't work. This doesn't work. Oh wait, I forgot we have the battery from, I don't know where it was, I forgot. So... They both could go to the same place. Well, I mean, maybe we need the bench for that. I don't know what else. I think a week for everything. The light's off. I mean, I guess we'd need this. I mean, maybe this. And then probably put Sinner on. Oh yeah, I turned off the phone. Wait, no, we need that. We don't need that. Oh yeah, we need 3 for that. So. The fog light signal receiving device is not working anymore. Where the fuck is? Where is that? I don't know how I'm supposed to find that. What do I? Oh wait, is that the little device up there? Maybe? Probably is. Okay, but how do I get? Fuck me, man! Wait, no, so we have been there before. What is this? Have we? I don't. Wait, no, so we could put that into the case. Okay. Okay. I get it now. out the maintenance room. Oh wait, we can't. Well, we don't need to know. Wait. Boom. A new battery. Actually, wait, let me just go down. I could just do it from there. Boom. Oh wait, no, not somewhere. Not down. Nice. This device seems to be able to change the transmission route of the gears. The gears on the left seem to be connected to the cabin above, and the gears on the right should control the lift to the lift next to it. So what about on it? Oh, okay. Wait, no. Should be here. And it. Oh, and I need something for this as well. But I don't know how I'm supposed to find it. Oh, okay. I didn't think that he would have it already. Oh. Okay. A toothed gear made from an unknown metals. Okay, is the thing, but so you can't go. Okay. I mean, I don't. Wait, I forgot to stop the thing. That's the whole reason I came down here. Wait, I'm. Now it should work. Yeah, I should be good. Indicator light is green, so the transmission chain should be running normally, and now all we need to do is send the correct signals to the cabin up there. I don't know how to. Oh, yeah, let's see if this is on. It is. So we should be good. Nice. Oh. And no signal is. Oh. Yeah, I mean. I don't know if we should go over there. But, okay. It is all up to you, so. Oh, I'm lagging a bit. It shows a sign on the thing. Yep, I've tracked because you left me. So now we are seeing what exactly you're trying to do. You're exactly what you're trying to do. Yeah, okay. Anyways, this is what I saw in my hallucination before. So many dead bodies. It seems that Noah's experiments have never stopped. Ever since the unlabeled parcel at the beginning of this journey, Noah has been laying a trap to bring me in deeper and deeper. What could you want? This is it. It ends right here, right now. I'm scared. Long time no see, detective. Chapter 5: The End in the Mist. Don't tell me all of this has been a dream. Don't. Where? Where am I? I remember repairing myself and now I'm in the sewer? Wait, is he traveling back in time? No, that's right. You attacked me from behind with that scythe. I'm surprised how much restoration this crappy machine was able to do. Falling from such a height and the body was almost shattered. I have to get to that sculpture. No one must be stopped. How do I get there though? I don't even know where I am. William, why are you... Oh yeah, you did me a big favor earlier. What are you trying to tell me? Are you going to take me somewhere? You were able to find me, so you should know your way back up there. Let's go, little fella. It must have been a dream, because now he doesn't know what William's saying. Because before, like throughout this whole game, he knew what he was saying. That, you know, that's the way. Siding 2140. Actually, wait, I want to see what the red key is. Oh, okay. Imagine William just turns on me. Inside the abandoned cabin, Saturday night. The sculpture. This is a place. Good on you, William. You'll get a nice reward after all this. I was attacked by Noah. He still might be around. I must be vigilant. That sound. My head. This feels... What the f... Huh? What's going on? It's gone. The sculpture and everything. Don't tell me I was just hallucinating. I thought contact with an implant device was the only way to trigger a hallucination. But this time, a perfect hallucination was created without one, and Noah was lurking inside this hallucination. First things first, let's inspect this device. I wanna get far. Oh, okay. A signal projector with implant devices as the core, capable of projecting hallucination signal waves. It had been destroyed by William. Yeah. The core of this weird device is the same as the implant device inside Frank's brain. Is this thing creating the hallucinations? Instead of creating hallucinations, I think this thing was more like a signal projector. The core receives external signals, amplifies them, and then projects them. Okay, yeah, so we're still inside the ship. Huh? Why are you here? I thought you couldn't leave the old ship. Okay, well, we're now not inside the ship. I noticed a little thing you have on you has an amazingly large storage capacity, so I decided to follow you and check out how you deal with that little guy that guy in the mask. But once I got here, I felt a strange electrical disturbance and got stuck in a little tiny thing. I was creating my way out when suddenly I was free to leave. The little thing you mentioned, you were inside the badge from Lola? When I got here, the badge lost the signal. The disturbance you're talking about must be from this device, right? Yes. This device has been receiving and amplifying some sort of electrical wave, but that should only influence robots. You seem to have a strong reaction to it though. Is most of your body mechanical? What a rare success story. Why does everyone know about my physical condition? Never mind. Seems like Noah has made this thing a trap for me. This electrical wave may continue to influence your special little brain. You need to be careful. I can see it much less stable than when we first met. It's hard to describe, but I think I can feel the disturbance in my mind. Hey, the badge suddenly activated. This signal must be sent from Charles. The signal came from the elevator shaft on my right. The signal is faint, but it's definitely there. Okay, let's go have a look. I hope Noah didn't put the old man on the experiment bench. Thanks, little fella. I think this time I promoted you to being my full-time partner. That means when I give orders, you can follow them. What's What is going to get very... But it's going to get very dangerous from now on, so you should head back home. If something happens to you because of me, your little girlfriend Elizabeth won't stop pissing in my plant pots. The end. Information of the signal projector. This is the signal projection device. This is a signal projection device with the implanted device as the core. It emits a regular electrical pulse sound when activated, and this ticking sound is key to determining the presence of devices around you. The core implanted device receives external signals first, then amplifies the signals and sends them out by the circular oscilloscope synapses, and forms around itself an extremely wide signal field. This electromagnetic signal field theoretically has no effect on humans, but Vex replaced half of his brain with an electronic brain which keeps a cellular called Fantasy Vision, which is capable of receiving external electrical brain signals without discrimination. This allowed the signal field of the projection device to act on him, creating hallucinations in his brain. From this tailored structure, it can be concluded that Noah prepared this device intentionally for Vex's special physical condition. Okay, I guess we have to go here. This elevator looks creepy. Is it still working? Probably. Where's this elevator taking me? Charge's signal is getting stronger. Noah was researching far more than just nanofluid and implant devices. If that signal projector is truly what the captain described, then even without coming into contact with an implant device, it could influence the mind of robots everywhere. This elevator went down pretty far, way below the bottom of the ship. This is a giant underground factory which seemed to have been abandoned a long time ago. I know the fungi is getting stronger. I've never seen this kind of fungus before. The mushroom umbrella looks like a balloon. It is so thin. It looks like it might... What? Oh, it exploded. The slightest shock is enough to set off these fungi. I wonder whether these spores can do anything. Inhale these spores if you want to die. These fungi have been exposed to nuclear waste, so their spores are full of poison. You see a lot when you're attached to a ship for years with nothing to do. Could you give me a warning before you just appear? Seems like you're familiar with this place. I'm an AI with access to a database so massive you couldn't even imagine. This was an underground factory during the human-robot war. Forgotten by time, or long forgotten by time. Be careful, several entries warn of creatures sighted in the depths. These kind of abandoned factories remind me of Noah's old hideouts. He liked building bases deep in the world's dark places. I'm pressing X, I don't... Okay. I forgot an underground road. During the human-robot war, a large number of factories serving the war were built underground to escape the precision bombardment of the smart weapons. After the war was over, this place was shut down. Nevertheless, there was still a large amount of chemical materials and raw radioactive materials remaining here, which over a long period of time mutated to underground fungi. The fungi are full of deadly poison, and as poisonous materials spread deeper into the underground water circulation, this mutation may extend above the ground. On the other hand, for fear of war, some of the workers from this time fled deeper underground. As the factories closed, these people gradually became the owners of the place. Some of the people who had been abandoned by the above ground society were also drawn here, and the scale of the underground population was expanding. And the factory and the city sewage system grew and connected gradually. This place had become a shadow city that exists like a mirror image of Starlight City. No one knows how long this underground factory had been abandoned. It's been completely overrun by fungi. Fluid drips from this discarded tank. It has a strong smell, like a combustion aid. Is it an isobutyl lithium complex? Probably. This redundant is completely blocked by fungi. How can I get rid of it? I guess go in there and then see. Looks like you have found an abandoned operating room, but everything is broken here. A trash dump, you humans would call it. From my experience, you should never underestimate trash. Come to think of it, I made a lot of tools with the trash on my ship, Mr. Junk Collector. I thought you were absolutely in love with Destiny Fire, and now you're calling it trash? I can call it trash, but no one else can. Yeah, okay. Glass interior layer is still intact, so things can be put into it. Broken emergency light. A wrench. An extra large valve wrench which can be used to turn the main valve. It says maintain a valve on handle, it seems like it can unscrew the outside valve. This main tube leads directly outside, but no air is coming through it. Other tubes must be channeled in the air. This tube channels the steam and needs a valve to turn off the steam transmission. A light valve cutting device, which can be installed and dismantled as required. Okay, so it's multi-purpose. Wait. How the Oh yes, when you lock this. Wait, no, Sonia, cut this off. And then turn on the thing. Or I guess unscrew it, not turn it on. I can't. I can't. Damn. Let me get all of this again. Nothing happened that the ship is still blocked. I'm pretty sure I did. Didn't I? Wait, so this one leads outside. So it has to be this one. It can't be this one. Can it? I don't think it can be this one. I don't think it's this one. What the hell did the lamp do? How the fuck would, if it's going? The name that is this one. That would make sense. Unless I'm missing something. I don't think I am. Maybe it's this one? Well, I mean, I guess I could just not do that, and then... I guess... Oh yeah, we can use this for the, get a sample. Simply throw it, but make sure you don't miss. What happens if I miss? Oh. Well. You seem to enjoy seeing me in trouble. I have to get rid of this bullfrog. I'm not enjoying it. Make good use of the tube behind you. The steam coming out of it can disperse the fog quickly. Blow the fog away. Classic. Wait, yeah, what is this? Light valve cutting device which can be stored and dismantled as required. Okay, nice. So we have 2. Which I think that should be enough to direct the flow to here. Because we don't need this. And then we don't need this. Let's go. We are so good. Rogue has been driven away, no one can go down. Wait, why am I? Well, I mean, maybe there was something else there. Wait, so I can't. I guess I can't re-pick them up. I thought I could, but you know. The fog is a bit dense here. The badge activated again. This must be the right way. Just follow the signal. I guess I will. Ventilation chamber 2140 Saturday night. Let's find the child first. It's not the time to go back yet. What is a holographic message doing in a place like this? It must have been left by Noah. What the hell is he up to? The purification begins with this stubborn woman objection to fusion. She is lucky to have her sin washed away so she can welcome Bison first. I shall lead the vessel to bear the baptism of the 4 great sacrifices and engrave the god's degree upon the body of the future. Past ceremonies connect the souls, blessing to all who witness Bison. Illusions connect our thoughts. Electric waves guide the transmission, and when he realizes the truth, the man in the mirror was no longer himself. You may pass the final test, and I will be waiting for you in the depths of Light Lake. Long rambling paragraph full of contradictions. He's getting crazier. Where did that beep come from? Another hallucination? Huh? This place transformed into a kitchen. This is a hallucination without a doubt. This scene is the crime scene of the outer staircase. Noah's first ever murder. Star of all this evil. The victims of this case were a housewife and 2 small-town robots. At the crime scene, 3 were discovered to have been killed at the same time, and the body parts of these 3 were made into a combining body in the housewife's kitchen. This combined body was the prototype for all the sculptures This combined body was the prototype for all the sculptures created afterwards. Noah was still a newbie at the time, but back to practical matters. Another hallucination means another signal projector. I should find it somehow. This sculpture. There was no such thing at the original crime scene. Is it a human? 3 holes. in the throat, abdomen, and waist. I need to fill the holes to break through this hallucination. In all of Noah's cases, organs of the victim were found missing. The serial is gone. Where does this door lead to? There are some travelling and baking photos on the fridge. The victim was quite popular in town, but she had something against revivalism and was repeatedly found clashing with robot believers. Wait, this is Cheryl's dressing room. This is the crime scene where Noah committed the singer-sculptor murder on July 3rd, 2126. The murderer killed Cheryl and her robot assistant and made their bodies into the sculpture of Bryson Dwight 1 hour before Cheryl was scheduled to go on stage. Has Noah created this hallucination to relive the crimes he committed? The hallucinations are becoming more and more clear. Is this because I've stayed in it too long? I've got to break through Noah's maid fast. Well, yeah, but if I don't want to, then we're not going to. Cheryl's gloves. In addition to Cheryl's DNA, another set of DNA was detected. However, the owner could not be identified due to unusual heterotic genetic information. Hereditary genetic information is one of the two, I don't know. These blood-stained lace gloves were very important evidence. In addition to Cheryl's DNA, some dissolved skin tissue was found. The DNA of the skin tissue was very confusing. We concluded that the murderer suffered from a genetic disease characterized by decomposing skin. Judging from the fact that the murderer wore the female singer's gloves, we deduced that the murderer might have some kind of obsession with wearing the victim's clothing in order to become them. Sweetheart, I hope you break a leg. I will prepare a big celebration banquet on the roof of the company building wait for you, and my family will be there. They can't wait to see you. I hope you will wear the necklace I gave you last week. My driver will pick you up after the show. Always yours, Christopher. Love letter. Cheryl's lover would come visit her with a bouquet of flowers before every show. He was a successful man and helped her quite a bit in her career. People say Cheryl was hard to live with, but she was extremely gentle to the flower-bearing lover. After Cheryl's murder, he was completely broken and would never be the same. A broken wine glass. According to the investigation, Cheryl always had a habit of drinking before her shows. There are lip prints on the glass. Cheryl's drink was also found at the crime scene. It contained 60% alcohol and some anesthetic component. It's believed Noah put the anesthetic in the drink. A vintage record player, which Noah used to play the soundtrack of Cheryl's recent album, probably to cover up her screams. The device doesn't play anymore, probably the result of the witness hurrying out of the room and knocking it over. Okay, I guess. Yeah, that's good. Nice. This is Cheryl's voice. It was the recording that Noah used to buy himself some time to commit the crime. Cheryl's arrogance also assured Noah's success. She allowed no one to interrupt her when she was alone. That's why the staff waited until 5 minutes before the show to knock on her door, only to find her horrifying scene. A white bird erupts whenever I find a clue related to the case. I think that's it for this case. Are these white birds some sort of tally? Maybe something will happen now. But I didn't do everything. Okay. Well. The missing pistol was something the police were searching for, but it was never found. When I saw it in Blank's place, I knew Noah was back. This is a sculpture of Bison the White, one of the 7 embodiments of Bison. Legend claims that Bison once turned himself into a poet wearing a white robe, and took away arrogant people's communicators, making it impossible for them to call for help. The sculpture stands for humility during communication. Police only realized this was an embodiment of Bison when they saw the religious symbol Bison left at the crime scene. Noah, did you create all this just to make me appreciate your masterpieces one last time? Sharp cries of the arrogant. Yeah, I'm done with it. I'm not doing a voice, man. The sharp cries of the arrogant must be cleared away. Bison cleaned up these stains before his arrival by using my hand. The singing voice of the sinners will live in me, so that I can praise the miracles of Bison. Noah, stop your nonsense. All you ever wanted was to replace your diseased organ with the healthy one stolen from your victims. You say Cheryl's arrogance killed her, or what crime did that robot assistant commit? Cheryl's assistant suffered from her abuse. His humbleness a contrast to the singer's arrogance. I didn't kill anyone. I was just combining them, human and robot. The arrogance and the humble are merged into one under the will of Bison. The investigators collected remains of the 2 bodies in the sculpture and claimed to have retrieved every single piece of Cheryl's body. However, I find subtle cutting marks on the neck, which are much finer than the rough cutting found on the rest of the sculpture. By analyzing the forensic records, I found Cheryl's throat missing, which everyone else neglected to notice. How do you not notice a throat missing? Oh, we can go to the next place now. Another door, another crime scene. Let's get this done. The stage is the secret function rooms on. Wait, the secret function room on the cruise ship. The crime scene of the High Sea Cruise case on the 29th of January 2127, so a year before the other one, the Singer case. The senior officials were parading around robots and freaks when they were killed. Turns out Noah was the real headliner in this freak show. This had the most victims among all of Noah's murder cases. Everyone, the performers and audience, were pieced together into a sculpture. The result was so gruesome that even the most stern-faced police officers were shaken to his core. Damn. The secret function room was equipped with a state-of-the-art ventilation system. The senior officials liked to add recreational drugs into the filtering system. Noah took advantage of this. The operation unit of the ventilation system was purposefully destroyed, so I need to fix the internal circuits to adjust the fan. Wait, how the fuck am I? How am I gonna do this? How am I supposed to do this? Wait, I think I get it. 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 Do I get it? I don't know. I'm gonna say this and this. Nice. Okay, yeah. That makes sense now. Okay. Done. The sweet smell of success. Investigators extracted some kind of poisonous nerve gas from the air filter net, explaining how Noah put more than 40 people down by himself. It's impressive. Noah supposedly made the poisonous nerve gas himself. People who inhaled the gas were not able to move their bodies but remained totally conscious. Was this some kind of retribution for the audience? I'm scared. Oh, that's it. Alright, well. This is where the officials imprisoned. This is where the officials imprisoned the performers. They searched all over for freaks and robots, keeping them in captivity and putting on features regularly. Later investigation found that several of the missing cases were linked to the board of officials. I don't. I guess we'll find out here. During this feature, the audience wore masks, hiding their true identity so that they could enjoy the sick and twisted performances. There was one mask missing from the scene. Who would have guessed, many years later, the missing mask would turn up on Square Street. Bison's Bison's symbol has been left on the mask as well. This was the first time Noah left this symbol at the crime scene. This clue made us all realize that the sculptures we found before were embodiments of bites of Bison, which led us to find out about Wolverism. I guess we go back to find. Some strange unsettling thoughts. Oh, I meant to. Although this looks old, this is actually a rather advanced lock. By analyzing the fingerprints on the buttons, we figured out the password, and I still remember one button was put in twice in a row. Um, I have no idea. So, How the fuck? How'd it go? Maybe. Okay, let me try them all once. I think I did that. 7, 6, 6, 2. 7, 6, 6, 2, 2, 2, 6, 7, 7, 2, 6, 6, 7, 2, 2, 6, 7, 6, 7, 2, 2. Six, 7, 2. Six, 7, 7, 2, 6, 2, 2, 7. I don't know. How is the supposed to? 2, 6, 7, 7. How are you supposed to find the code for this? It has to be 2677 or 2267 maybe. If we're going off the blood, it would be 7762. Wait, no, 7 was pressed twice. So it's definitely 7, 7. Yeah, that doesn't make sense. 2, 6, 7, 7. If it was pressed twice, how the Wait, hold on. Let me do something. Let me do something.
Hospital Children's Charity. Anyone can enter and kids go free. So make sure you join our 5K Family Fun Run, raising money for seriously ill children and their families. Search RBC Race for the Kids and register today.
I'm pretty sure those are all of the at least these are all of the combos I can think of. So wait, I'm done. You've done it! You've done it! But I don't know how you can figure that out though. Actually, let me. These are the collars made for the performers, on which some dissolved skin tissue was found. The DNA collected was quite similar to the DNA found at the female singer crime scene. The DNA found in the collar is similar to the one found at the female singer crime scene, but the sequence was more messy, which means Noah's skin decomposing problem was getting worse. Noah must have blended in with the freaks after he arranged everything and performed in the show as a special guest. The three white birds representing the key clues are all the top now, so here comes another horrible sculpture. I think there's like 5 more to go after this. This sculpture is of the Messenger of Garden, another of Bison's. I'm just gonna say Bison for now. Another of Bison's embodiments. This embodiment walked through the courtyard of the gods and represented himself in front of both humans and robots, driving out the evil indulgences suppressing them, and bringing God's electric wave to all forms of life. These murdered officials represented the indulgent white shovel in the female singer case, represented the arrogant. Noah's crime followed the prophecies and legend of Bison's religious sect. Indulgent spirits are lost in filth, and people who find pleasure in the grotesque will be exiled by me into the abyss. Detective, without me, the sins of these people would never be purified. Purified? You killed everyone at the crime scene, robots and freaks included. They suffered through so much pain, only to be murdered by you. Your so-called purification is nothing but a crazy massacre. Both the indulgent and the abused are guilty. Only by combining the two could we neutralize the sin and restore balance. Both sides have found peace under Bison's guidance. Don't try to excuse your crime. Among all the victims, Noah only took a software developer's liver. If I hadn't found out about the condition Noah suffered from, I probably never would have discovered the motive for his crimes. Liver organ that shows Noah's lesion. Oh. A new door appeared. One by one, these crime scenes match things left behind by Noah. The poster, mask, and then the next scene will be... I don't know, because I haven't seen these. This is my first time, so... You've seen these, Detective Rex. I was right. The 1st of April, 2127, Scott Hotel Room 1023 in New City. A case I especially don't want to recall. The victims were a family of 4 who came for a holiday at Dolphin Park. A mild genetic modification in the father led to a severe genetic disease in the daughter. They kept the disease a secret from the girl, wishing to first fulfill the girl's dream of seeing a dolphin. Okay. They weren't expecting to meet Noah. A robot staff from the hotel was also murdered. Was Hubby sent? I thought Hubby was only for online use. I didn't know that people actually use the term Hubby. And they have 8G. Okay, well, maybe we'll have 8G in 2023. Send SMS. Yes, I'm resting in the living room. The kids are loving the hotel pool. Honey, I feel less classic after I had some water. Honey, we have been picked as a lucky guest tonight. They will give Elissa a personal dolphin trip. Call the kids back now. The husband was called back to the room by his wife's text message and then murdered by Noah. The evidence suggests that the wife was already dead when the text was sent. Oh, that's fucked. No, but I didn't see everything. I didn't see everything. Inbox. Why must our girls suffer through so much pain? We should have never listened to the propaganda of the company. Mild genetic alteration will not lead to hereditary disease. Our naivety ruined our daughter, my little Elissa. I hope to fulfill her dream in her final days to see a dolphin. This is the only thing we can do for her. I'm sorry, but there are no successful cures for your daughter's genetic disease. Although your husband has only been mildly genetically modified, the possibility of your offspring developing genetic disease was still higher. The patient's organs have developed massive lesions, and she has an estimated 4 to 5 months of life remaining. Again, I'm so sorry. 4 to 5 months is basically nothing. Like, it would make sense why they would want to, go and do it basically right now. Actually, when was this sent? This was 21/17 6th. So 4 days after they went to go to see the dolphin. Okay. That makes sense, yeah. But why it straighten me out, man? A brand new bunny rabbit toy with one of its eyes ripped off. Alyssa is stitched onto its back. A fuzzy bunny rabbit with one eye missing. Noah lured me into his trap step by step using the victim's doll. He seems to know what I care about most of all. This is his speciality. Discover the most vulnerable part of someone, then break them down slowly and methodically. This gift can never be given back to its owner. They had been through so much pain, so much despair. Oh, okay, turn it off. Wound. A hotel uniform stained with blood. Noah dressed up as the hotel staff to enter the room, kill the wife, and then call back the other family members using the wife's cell phone, only to kill them as well. No, that's crazy. What the The white birds are all lit up now, which means the sculpture from that case will appear soon. I really don't want to recall what happened on that day. What the Why is it so big? It was only like 4 people. This is the sculpture of the White Feather King, another of Bison's embodiment, which can reveal all lies and barriers. The meaning of this sculpture was used as Noah's motivation to kill. I will rip off the masks of false performers. Hypocrites who hide truth from each other will be punished. Hiding the truth from their own child to create a false happiness. Hypocrisy. It is a selfish act of genetic modification that led to the incurable disease. And they pretended to be loving and struggling parents. Deceit against Bison's will. Deceit is. I've revealed the truth. I fulfilled the oracle of fusion. Combined together, their disease is shared, and therefore their disease is no more. Nonsense. All you do is kill innocent people while you hide behind your mask. You gradually step closer and closer to the realm of God, towards his highest place. I received salvation here, and so shall you. Repent in your realm of God, Your spirit gradually thins out. The vessel is synchronizing. You do not notice, but the person in the mirror has secretly begun to change. A kidney organ that shows Noah's lesion. Oh, okay. I have obtained the last organ. Ah, the pain in my head. This strange wavelength. I can't stand it. I feel desperate. I feel hopeless. I feel insane. Synchronizing. The person in the mirror has secretly begun to change. Noah mentioned the vessel several times. His crazy words must be leading towards something else. What madness awaits me now? Oh no. I'm back at the first crime scene. I don't think there's anything new. I need to put the recovered organs back into place. Hallucination. Gone. The signal projector. Just like what I saw in the abandoned ship cabin. The hallucination didn't just appear out of thin air. This is the device that's causing it. A signal projector with implanted devices at the core, which can project hallucinatory signal waves. It looks like the moment I entered this ventilation room, I fell into the hallucination created by Noah. Noah made me see all the old crime scenes. For what? How do you like the memory album I especially made for you? The two of us have had so many beautiful times together. I was hoping you could disrupt one of my plans at least once. You really disappointed me. You are finally showing your true colors, Noah. No more hiding? Hiding. I have been planning something fun deep underground, and I was thinking of inviting you, my old friend, to have a look. I don't know whether you can stop me this time. I mean, before I do that... Alright, okay, I guess I have to. Oh fuck, I'm gonna have to stop there. I won't stop there. I can't believe there's an abandoned sanctuary here, and the stained glass on the wall is bison. Who would build something like this in such a gloomy place on the ground? This used to be an underground factory during the... This used to be an underground factory during the human-robot war, where robots and poor people worked day and night. It must have been abandoned after the war. Records suggest people continued to hide here. If a god came to these people and told them he was happy to accept them, it is not surprising they would build a sanctuary for him. Why did you turn up out of nowhere again? I could have used a friendly face back there. A strong interrupter wave was holding me back, like I said before. But if you stay away from the signal projectors, the wave disappears. Okay, nice. Bison holy place on the ground. Welcome to Bison's holy sanctuary. This is the realm of God. Repent your sins to ensure you are a clean vessel. This is a requirement. Stop talking nonsense. I figured out how you made those hallucinations. Without the hallucination, you can't do anything. Have you figured it out? Am I a hallucination now? Is this place a hallucination? Or everything you have seen after you fell is only a sweet dream I have created for you? I'm done listening to your bullshit. All I need to know is that this gun is real. What? The bullet can't hurt him. Am I still hallucinating? Mr. Detective, are you going to hurt me a second time with that gun? Idiot. The interruptive source is on that bird's face person. I can feel it. Use your brain. I didn't expect you to bring this annoying captain with you. If you are not ready to repent your sins, then I'll have to purify you myself. The wave interference is causing his figure to shift in and out of you. I need to think of a way to take it out of the entire area. Yes, the chandelier. Not the chandelier down. Oh wait, I'm down. Wait, no. I don't think you got him. I don't feel confident that I got him. Damn it! Did he escape again? What is this? Noah's sickle with a small signal projector installed on the handle. Noah's sickle with a signal projector. Now I understand it. He is using the hallucinations to mask his true body. There is some robot replenishing liquid, clear in color, not yet oxidized. It must have leaked out of a robot not long ago. Did Noah turn himself into a mechanical being? If so, it will be more difficult to handle. Anyway, Noah must have been wounded and can't have gone too far. I need to hurry up. An old Wolverism book. It probably has the prophecy of Bison's return. Bison, the goddess, will return to Earth on the day when the moon disappears. The goddess collects the frequencies of all the gods and burns them into her circuits, with a holy flower made from melted silicon crystal on her head. Her holy body is surrounded by the voice of praise. The sharp claws of the goddess made the guards in a courtyard of the god bowed their heads, allowing her to cross the garden and return to the earth. The shapeless goddess needs a body, half flesh and half blood, half mechanical fusion. This combination will carry the will of Bisons and these people and this disturbing sound. Am I hallucinating again? What are you talking about? What hallucination? There is nothing. I can't detect any interruptive signal. You can't see it? It looks like you were right when you said these hallucinations will affect my brain permanently. I'm seeing the aftermath of the hallucinations. The fluctuations in your letterhead do seem more chaotic now. These crime scenes weren't created just to make me recall past events, but to drag me inside the hallucinations. Looks like the situation is worse than expected. I need to get this over with quickly. It's weird to see him walking, because we've seen him with his, like, tran- like, Noah was wounded by the chandelier. This is my chance. I've got to go after him. I've got to get after him in the second elevator. I can't read, man. Jeez. Noah must have used this platform, then brought down this trusty to obscure my pursuit. Damn. I need to use this platform so I can jump across. That's it. I can jump over the platforms now. Oh, 3 doesn't work. 2 works and 1 works. Noah used his elevator to escape. From the way he was moving, he's been badly wounded. God knows what traps he's prepared for you down there. Be careful. Why are you so sweet to me all of a sudden? You're not worried about me, are you? You wish, Detective Dumbass. If you die here, I would be stuck inside this little badge, and it doesn't have much power left. But the elevator door is stuck. Oh man, biological breeding tubes. Looks like someone has been doing genetic experiments. My database categorizes this as deeply illegal banned science. I'm not surprised. Noah is a fanatic for genetic experiments. I can't believe we found his base so quickly. There was only one elevator exit, which means the bird-faced man didn't come through here. Besides, I don't sense any wave signals, so we should be safe. I can't lower my guard. Let's check this place out first. Wait, clone technology. Oh, I missed one. Damn. The UN has banned clone technology since the 21st century, and during the later part of the new century, human beings have shifted their focus onto research in the technological of the The UN has banned clone technology since the 21st century, and during the later part of the new century, human beings have shifted their focus onto research on the new technology of genetic rewriting. As genetic diseases appeared, people have become more sensitive and cautious about biochemical technologies, which led to the temporary suspension of relevant technologies. After the government's brief restart of the organ clone plan, some people found the instability of cell cloning had increased because of the many years of interruption from radioactive rays of electronic products, and cloned organs were produced with an impressive amount of malformation and mutation.
co.uk. Planning a South Eastern train journey? South Eastern's new and improved app can help make your journey easier. No need to queue at a station. You can buy and download digital tickets anywhere. See how busy your train will be and plan a quieter time to travel. And get personalised live travel updates straight to your phone. Download today from the App Store or Google Play. For more information, visit southeasternrailway.co.uk/commuteyourway.
Okay, what was that? Well, a success rate less than 2% was typical. Several mechanical limb companies launched a joint consumption at this time, which led to the criticism of this technology from all walks of life. In this case, current technology was again shelved. However, secret research on this technology among non-government entities has never stopped. Because clones are not born through a maternal body because clones are not born through a maternal body but in a nutritious liquid, the most prominent character of them is the absence of belly button. Let me check it. Okay. Number 4, copy report. The hand proliferates into whisker-like granulation adhesion of mucosal tissue, E-grade defective product. Number 8. Atrophy below the thoracic cavity, missing internal organ, F-grade defective product. I have no idea what the hell this is. 11. There is a significant aversion. The leg tissue has not completely differentiated, and the mandible appears to be gill tissue, alveolar vesicles, E-grade defective product. 15. The legs develop into tumor-like tissue, some internal organs are missing, E-grade defective product. And 16. Mesoderm development is out of control. Muscles and systemic circulatory system is disordered and proliferated F-grade defective product. Okay, we're going up. The biocast when the blastocyst stage is damaged by fungal radiation. The gene fragments are completely chaotic, and the adult body is completely composed of proliferating cells, F-level defective product. Brachioxid. 33. The tip of the spine is split, which leads to parallel proliferation on the head. All heads lack brain stem tissues. E-level defective product. 42. Body copying is mostly successful, and some small defects can be repaired through plastic surgery. However, the development of prefrontal lobe in the brain is abnormal, thus unable to carry out consciousness transference. A-grade defective product. 77. The ocular genes and other genes are co-transcribed, and the internal organs are placed within tissue cells, such as conjunctiva lens, E-grade defective product. So, I'm guessing they're all like it's ascending. So if he got the A, like an A defective, an A grade, then why do you keep on trying? But that I don't really get. I mean, I guess you could try to get the same result from like try to replicate those results. The lab. Is this where Noah conducted all his trusted experiments? But the badge is making noise again. The signal is very strong this time. This child you are looking for should be close by. I hope that old man is okay. Can you sense hallucination interference nearby? No hallucination interference here. However, there are so many compound electronic devices in the lab. I am sensing that the wave bands on many of these devices have been encrypted. There must be a lot of secrets here. Secrets, huh? We've lost Noah for the time being. Let's at least figure out what he's been researching these past 13 years. What's up from left to right? A strange device with colorful signal lights on it. This must be equipment for handling cargo. Why was it installed here? Yeah, I don't touch it. There might be a switch somewhere. Okay, so you put the signal thing into the robot's head, the robot powers off, you renovate it with the juice, you revive it with the juice tin, and then the robot signal goes haywire, and then there is a signal into winner. The robot can't be too far from the signal projector, otherwise it would need something else. That's what I'm guessing. So the robot's actions are controlled by an external signal. The implanted devices in their brains are both the input mechanism for nanofluid and the receiver of external control signals. The signal projector that produces hallucination must be an enhanced version of these implanted devices. It can receive Noah's hallucination signals, magnify them, and project them. Was it designed for people who don't have implanted devices in their brain, like me? Robot puppets. Nanofluid signal source and the implanted device named Spark are connected in a cooperative state. The implanted device inside robots' brains are called Sparks by Noah and Dr. Edward, and this kind of mysterious device receives external signal sources and sends them to the electronic brain of receivers with accurate positioning. However, typical robot brains are equipped with a defense system which will block out the signals coming from the spark. In order to unarm the electronic brain, Dr. Edward invented the nanoliquid. When injected with the nanoliquid, the nanorobots inside the liquid will invade a robot's electronic brain and break down their defense mechanism. After their defenses are down, Spark can send a signal from the source into the electronic brains and thus control the robot's behavior. I kind of understood it except the last part. What the blueprint for a consciousness transmission device. This huge machine can be used to interrupt people's brainwave frequencies. No, but that's crazy. That's like them people that like in the anime that they control like bear people. Well, I guess actually yeah, it's like anime like where one person controls a group of people via like some brain thing. Hypnotization. It seems to be able to interrupt consciousness by enhancing brainwaves. These devices use what are only receivers. This machine here is what's really creating the hallucinations. Day of admission, 31st of October, maybe, I think. April, May, June, July, August, September. Wait, August. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. 31st September 2127. Patient number 2. Preliminary diagnosis. So this is before, like, when you kind of just see, like, what's going on without scanning. An infection caused by a gunshot wound and a severe genetic disease. Details: the patient was originally found in the East District sewers. He was transferred to a sterile incubation pool to maintain his chance of survival. Targeted medicine was used to control the symptoms, and the patient proposed special medical and chemical theories. Due to these theories, the treatment for Luna and patient 2 were adjusted. Consciousness implantation has become the leading. A patient report that matches Noah's conditions. So he was born, I guess you could say he was born in the East District sewers. If it is, looks like Doc Edward saved Noah's life, and he's been working with Noah ever since. If only he had known what the final result would be. Probably. Large storage server contains Noah's research. However, the data can self-destruct if broken into. This is about, I guess, yeah. This is the patient, the patient of the robot, which we got the thing from, the patient of the robot, which we accepted the job from while we were drunk in the first chapter. So, the patient began showing, patient named Luna, female, obviously, preface. The patient began showing symptoms in the fifth year of marriage and was diagnosed with a hereditary genetic disease. During the early stage, chemotherapy suppressed the symptoms, but the effect of the genetic disease in the organs gradually spread. During the middle stage, parts of the patient's organs were replaced with artificial organs, and the patient had to survive inside a sterile life support cabin. With the technical support of patient 02, the attempts are being made to project Luna's brainwaves into a robot using Spark. Backup. Cloning Luna with somatic cells and brainwave transmission into an organic vessel afterwards. Luna, the doctor's wife. The experiment subjects in the test tube workshop were for her. The doctor wanted to transfer his wife's consciousness into a new body. Wait, no, I thought it was the other one. Perry. I think that's what the name was, Perry. Anyways, was the person I met at the clinic before actually cultivated her? Okay, neurofluid. Mechanisms. Invades electronic brains via nanorobot liquid, turns off the independent consciousness program, and at the same time uses a spark to control the behaviors of mechanical bodies. Achievements. Currently, it is completely possible to control the robots injected with nano liquid. The only drawback is that the efficiency of the nanofluid reduces quickly. Extended control requires a continuous injection. That explains why robots were going to Dr. Edwards for a long time, like regularly. The Spark implant was found in the brain. Questions. The Spark implant was found in the brain of a robot provided by patient 2. This device has the ability to break through an electronic brain defenses. More functions have been developed in subsequent studies. However, the origin of the device remains a mystery, and patient 2 refuses to disclose more information. As I suspected, nanofluid and the implant devices work in tandem, and Dr. Edwards' name for the implant is Spark. Okay, what's this? I don't know what that is. The operation prompt for the chain console. I should try replicating this pattern. So 2, 3, 4, 3, 2. 2, 3, 4, 3, 2. The giant life support device. It wasn't easy transporting such sophistical equipment here. The whole thing is covered with a heavy metal curtain. That's got to be an important detail. Could Noah be hiding here? This life support device has way too much encryption for me to crack. Can you open the metal curtain? No. The encryption method is quite advanced. I can't do it either. Let's investigate further. Maybe we can find a way to open it. Oh, yeah. Wait, is it saved? So 2, 3, 4. Wait, I'm Actually, wait. Let me. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then nothing goes past that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, no, so pink is the same level. I'm pretty sure that's good, right? Wait, it's 3. I'm dumb. I'm actually. It's 3. It's 3, not 4. Yes. Building a secret passageway so far underground. This is so like Noah, sly and cautious. I can sense the signal again. Charles must be close by. Huh? These clothes. The delivery guy who gave me the parcel was wearing these. Everything began with that parcel. What? This is Noah's black robe. How comes it was left here? Looks like he was badly hurt. The replenished and liquid disappeared here. That guy must be. Let me out! Please! Anyone? Hear that? Someone's calling for help behind the door. It's Charles. Thank God he's alive. He and Noah both behind that door. I only sense one organic life, but there is indeed another unusual wave. Be careful when you go in there. Is this the elevator? Yes. The vapor replenishing liquid is fresh, so it must be the elevator Noah used to escape. Damn it, you made a shortcut to a secret corridor. Bastard, let me out! Edward, think about what you're doing. Charles, thank God you're still alive. Who's that? Detective Rex, it's you. Wow, am I lucky? How did you find the place? Come on, get me out of here. What the f... This is my photo on that board. This information is back when I first returned to Star SA after my mechanization was completely stabilized. Thanks to Abel's sacrifice at Apocalypse Guardian incident, I wouldn't even be alive today. Has Noah been studying me all this time? What the? Noah refers to me as a vessel in the records, and the date circled in red is the date I received the parcel. He's been after me since the beginning. Vessel. The document next to the device says, Beta type consciousness transmission device. It can enhance brainwaves, interrupt other people's consciousness, and eventually infuse self-consciousness onto a receptor, controlling that person. This seems to be an unfinished product still under testing. If Noah and the doctor had succeeded in perfecting the machine, they would be able to control absolutely anyone. Human, robot, it wouldn't matter. This equipment is derived from Dr. Edward Spark, but on a much grander scale. It is named the Consciousness Transmission Device, later seized by Noah. Theoretically, this equipment seemed to have reversed the receiving function of Spark, combined with forbidden consciousness transferring technology to convey the user's thoughts or brainwaves to a specific receiver. Based on Dr. Edwards' behaviors, if completed, this equipment can transfer the user's consciousness to another body for a body-swapping effect. This technique is reminiscent of the immortality technique that Sky City may secretly be developing. However, the current phase of research shows that when the receiver of the transmission device is a human being, only the user's memory can be transmitted to the brain because of the obstacle of the human's neural personality. In order to avoid the personality of the organic being, Dr. Edward used a robot as a receiver to break through the defense of the electronic brain by combining spark and nanofluid in an attempt to bring his wife's consciousness into a robot's body. But at this time, it's only possible to control the robot remotely. If this strange half-finished product were developed further, it could likely form an army. Is this a surprise? Not really, no. Don't try to open this door with a little body. Even someone as strong as me can't open it. Go find something to pry open. Harvey, we're running out of time. Doc Edward's Diary. 10th of December 2127. The weirdest thing happened today. I found a bird-faced man in the sewer near the clinic. He was weak and near death, severe wounds, infections, and genetic diseases ate away at his body. Huddled in the sewage, he might have died at any moment. But he didn't even ask me for help. Instead, the masked face said, "You need me." He was right. He can help me cure Luna. This Noah has accumulated a vast knowledge of chemistry and biology, and most importantly, he possesses the kind of madness that goes hand in hand with using longer band technologies. 4th of December 2136. Wait. 4th of 21. Wait, am I reading the dates wrong? I don't know. I saved him as much as I can, and in return, the bird-faced man has guided me step by step to resurrect my Luna. I didn't want to hurt those robots, but, well, I had no choice. I failed to transfer Luna's thoughts into the original subjects. Only the memories that made it into the subjects. Luna's personality was not transplanted successfully. Today we had a breakthrough. That monster is truly a genius. By using Spark and Nanoliquid, we managed to actually control robots. Nobody will believe it. We used a consciousness transmission device to remotely send signal waves and transmit consciousness into the robots' bodies. Although it is not perfect yet, I can only control those robots remotely. More work is needed to save Luna. That day, consciousness transmission device it's a brainwave amplifying and transmitting device based on Spark, which transfers the user's consciousness to another receiver. When the receiver is human, only the user's memory can be transmitted because of the block from the special personality that is unique to human beings. I'm working day and night now, and always that monster is there at my shoulder. At this stage, consciousness transmission onto mechanical receivers is under development. Obstacles in the research. The user of the transmission device can only project part of his consciousness onto the mechanical receiver, just enough to initiate a kind of remote control, but this is not enough. Failure. But although the test subject experiment failed, I improved the consciousness transmission device, Luna. You will soon return to me with a mechanical body. I haven't told the monster about this. He is just using me, and robots controlled by Spark seem to have gone beyond. And the robots controlled by Spark seem to have gone beyond my control too. I have a plan. Once this experiment is over, I will take you away from this country to an unknown land. Let that monster go to hell. Huh, okay. This robot, from the wounds on the body, was probably dressed up as the Noah I attacked earlier. Where is that man? Wait, I remember this robot. Yes, Angela, the missing waitress from the fantasy jellyfish. I was way too drunk to even remember taking that job. Why her? Where is the real Noah? The wave fluctuation from her is the same as the bird-faced man we saw earlier. The nanoliquid must be controlling her and repairing her wounded body gradually. I have to stop it now. I wouldn't waste your time. Once this equipment starts running, it seems it cannot be stopped. In order to prevent accidents, the robot is locked in the machine. That bastard. He only uses innocent people. Let's get Charles out first. Maybe he knows how to stop the device. Oh, left Clover. Alright, that's it. Charles, I'm coming. You're not controlled anymore. What is this place? Who are you? Don't be afraid, little girl. I have already temporarily suppressed the nanoliquid fluids. The nanofluids control over you, and I'll give you a good cleaning up when we get back to my workshop. Thank God you're here, Charles. Her name is Angela. She's been under control since being kidnapped by the doctor. She was even dressed up as Noah earlier. Detective, I am completely shocked by this affair. This was the work of Edward and that Noah guy. Once I checked the samples he gave me, I knew it was Edward who made it. He is very talented when it comes to nanorobots. I couldn't imagine after so many years, I couldn't imagine him making such a terrifying thing. But hurry up, that spooky doctor, if he comes back. Don't worry, Angela, the doctor's not going to return. What, did you, chat with him? No, it was Noah, or rather, Angela. But this is not important anymore. Doc Edward is gone. He wasn't like this in the beginning. He did it for Luna. He was used by that guy because of his love for Luna. Angela, please, can you tell us anything that could help us find Noah? Who is Noah? I don't know. I'm so confused right now. I feel like I had the longest dream. I did awful things in that dream, even though I didn't want to. Those humans and robots were all... No, don't... Easy, Rex. Let her calm down first. She was just freed from the nanofluid's control. No, cause... what I'm thinking, I probably misrealized. Because I'm gonna make this into a video someday. I'm thinking, then we've just been chasing Angela all this time, and Noah's not even real. Maybe. Well, in that case, you and I should go back to the lab, Charles. There's some kind of giant life support tank up there and I want to crack it open. Oh no, that wasn't Noah. That was... Let's go, I'll show you. Luna? Yes, the real Luna. Poor thing. I should have guessed. No one could recover from such a horrible genetic disease. It was only last night that I discovered Edward had been maintaining Luna's broken body using just life support equipment. He was planning to transfer his wife's consciousness into a new body using Noah's technology. However, Luna has been tortured spiritually and physically. Charles, why are you here? And you, Vessel? You know me? Why the hell do you know anything about me? All this is because of you. Please stop Edward. He is lost in too deep. I won't say he's gone. Alright, cool. I will stop him. You won't hurt anyone else. Thanks. I hope you can really do it. You, the Vessel. Charles, please turn this equipment off. I am in so much pain. I should have died a long time ago, instead of living like a monster. Here, take this. I... Luna, I've known you for many years. You and Edward were my best friends. What... what should I do? Friend, tell me, if you were me, what would you do? Ah, I... Th- fuck. I don't... I think I'll turn off. Yeah, I'll turn it off. She's been through too much. Thank you, Detective. Luna will finally be free from pain. Get history between Edward and Luna. Edward and his wife Luna had already come to the area before it was integrated by the king. The unique academic temperament of the couple drew Charles's attention. In their interaction, we would learn that Dr. Edward and his wife, both originally professors and lecturers at the university, had to hide out in the Underbridge district because some of their technological developments had attracted some attention. With Charles's recommendation and help, Edward opened a clinic that accepted both humans and robot patients. It was not easy in the beginning, but the clinic quickly gained trust and recognition because of the doctor's skill and sense of responsibility. However, Luna developed a genetic condition shortly afterwards. Edward told others it was just a mildly chronic disease, but since then, Luna has disappeared from the public eye. After years of failure to find a cure, Edward began trying some banned technologies, and the clinic which previously saved many lives became the source of test subjects. In one of the test subject delivery, Edward came across the wounded Noah. The two devils with little intentions began working together. After disappearing for years, Luna reappeared at Edward's clinic one day, seeming to have recovered from a chronic illness. She looked the same as before, which was a cause for concern. Luna will be free, which is the best result. Detective, are you alright? You look like you're in pretty bad shape. I'm not hurt, but Noah's hallucinations have been influencing me this whole time. I feel more and more strange. Hallucinations? Can someone without a device be influenced too? You only have half an electronic brain, don't you? I can tell you about that. Hey Angela, how you doing? Angela, are you feeling better? Have you remembered anything? When I was controlled by the, what did you call it, nanofluid, I still had some hold on my own consciousness. So I knew everything about the plan. All this was done to get you here, beginning when I delivered the parcel to you. You have another machine, but it isn't here. A machine that was designed just for you. Yes, I can remember easier now. From the moment you first touched the device in the parcel, each touch pulls you deeper and deeper into the hallucinations, and each hallucination was designed specifically to synchronize your brainwaves to that machine. What the f... It's so much more advanced than the thing. What we're reading. The notes. According to what they said, if the synchronization is allowed to finish, your own consciousness will be erased and your body will become the vessel for Noah. This is ridiculous. All this was done for my broken body? Your body is very special. Looks like you are not aware of what your body can do. Your body is something people dream to have. According to Angela, you must stop entering hallucinations. If you are robbed of your body, then who knows what Noah will do. Noah, every day he is allowed to walk free on this planet. More people will be deceived and hurt. I can't let this continue. I see you made up your mind. If you're this determined to beat him, then there must be a way. After I was captured, Edward shared a lot of research about consciousness transmission. Now, I reckon that the consciousness transmission device can work both ways. Charles, what are you getting at? When you are dragged into the hallucinations, you are connected with the equipment, or you are connected with the person who is controlling the equipment. Aha! And if your will is strong enough, you might be able to influence the consciousness of that person instead. You mean, I can alter the hallucinations? Yes, but it won't be easy. You'd better think it through before meeting Noah. I don't know who this Noah is, but that doctor took that elevator deep down below, deeper than I've ever been. Hiding even deeper underground. That's where my final battle is. And this is a good place to stop.